I mean, I feel like you done went from
From what?
the penthouse to Mount Olympus.
I have been with someone off of Instagram. Yes, 100%.
Have you had a sexual relationship with somebody you met off Instagram?
What do you mean sexual? I've been in a relationship, a full-blown relationship off of someone I met off of Instagram, yes. Because statistically, women who are unmarried and single are happier, and men who are unmarried and single are more depressed. This is a statistic done by Harvard study. The women...
If you tell me one more thing about a goddamn Harvard study...
the women...
The more and more I sit across from you, I feel like I'm your therapist.
I know you're lying.
Are you pissed right now?
So what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
You are so stupid.
This is to taking over the game. All right, everybody. Welcome to Truth After Dark.
Do you think that men or women are more toxic? This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It is the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports. Bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes, it is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there is one place where it feels so good to be right, and that's Prize Picks, baby.
Yeah. The first time I tried Prize Picks for basketball, I was hooked. It was available in 45 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. I jumped and made a lineup, and suddenly watching the games got way more excited.
I know that feeling. I started picking more on Jason Tatum's points, and just watching those players' projections hit made the games feel so good. Like I felt alive. Assists, threes, total points, more, and more, baby. Get into that. And the best part, my friends didn't even know who to watch in the game. Now they're texting me every week asking who I'm taking more or less on. How about that? Prize Picks just makes watching basketball more hype for everyone, okay?
Prize Picks is unique because you can pick more or less on all the stats you care about. Points, rebounds, assists, three-pointers, even turnovers. I love that you could track all the way players impact the game.
And my favorite part, stacks. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in one lineup. So if you're confident about Steph Curry, you can take more on points, 3-pointers and assists, all in one lineup.
Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the Prize Pick app today and use code TAD to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TAD to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, baby, okay? And it feels so good to be right. I love being right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Truth After Dark. I am your host, Azar Farideh.
I'm your boy, The Truth.
Okay. Period. Get into that, honey. Okay, so how you feeling tonight? You got the red silk bust down?
Yeah, I'm happy for the holidays. It's coming up. I'm feeling real, just thankful for, being able to be around close friends and family for the holidays. This is a beautiful time of year to where you can share moments with your loved ones. I'm really excited.
I love that. That's really dope. I'm really here for that. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in the media per usual, okay? The first and foremost is...
That hat is busting on you, though. That's a nice hat.
Thank you.
That hat is cracking.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Girl, you've been stepping, since the sun went down, you've been...
The sun went down.
You've been stepping your game all the way up.
Okay, thank you.
What you got going on? What you got going on?
What you mean? What do I have going on?
What's what's the motivation behind? I mean, I feel like you done went From
what?
The penthouse to Mount Olympus.
I'm crying. Man. What's the motivation? It's just, you had me on here telling me I was cooked every day. So I had to remind a mother that, cooked food is good too, baby. Get into that.
All right, let's get
older women is hitting too, honey.
Older women hit. This is older women season.
I'm not an older woman, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it is older woman season because 34. Summer is over. So now everybody cuddling it up with the older women.
Who is the older women?
You said
I'm 34, honey.
That's older.
I feel like I'm older than most younger people.
It's cuddle season
but I'm not
right
an
now.
Older woman.
It's cuddle season. It's getting cold outside. It's raining. Everybody looking to cuddle up.
Everybody's looking to boo up.
Yeah, all them short shorts that's good to go. They in the closet till the spring.
Yeah.
All them little skirts is gone
Everybody's
now.
Booed
Everybody
up.
can't wear them skirts, and now they got to
that.
put something on. It's like, ooh.
The boo up is right. I've been booed up, baby. So
everybody
anyways,
looking for something extra thick too.
Not the extra thick. The 280.
Extra thick.
The 280.
This is extra thick season.
You got to be too something to do something.
Extra thick. Extra thick season. Hey, it's cold outside. I'm telling you.
This is crazy. Okay, so anyways,
let's get it.
Summer Walker, let's just get into Summer Walker. She was I guess messing with Rich the Kid, and she basically he released a voice note of her basically saying like, I don't care if you have a girl, it doesn't matter to me. Like, get me a separate phone, call me on that phone, and I'll be your side chick. Like, whatever. And then
wait, what? They got something going?
Well, that's what she was saying. Like, I don't care. And then she said that she basically is like, I'm over it because your girl be tripping. Like, she be fighting people, showing up places, going to the flower delivery shop, seeing what's up, doing this. And she's like, how am I supposed to have a good relationship with somebody with that going on?
Well, first of all, if you the side piece, first off, shut the fuck up.
Lord.
Like, know your place.
Well, that's what she's saying. She's knowing her place, saying, like, I won't say
But now
anything.
she airing everything out. Like, don't air it. Why you airing stuff out? Why you?
Because this is what happens with a side chick, in my opinion.
You got to understand the consequences of that.
Yeah, the girl is
man
always
gonna
going to
find out. She might call you, have a conversation. Y'all might even meet up. It might be a situation to where I don't know some cats that say, hold on, y'all want to talk? Y'all want to see why it is the way it is? So, like, you can't be out here and see, this is the culture we live in and the era and the generation we live in to where everybody got to do stuff over social media. Like, nah, let me tell you what the old school side pieces wasn't blasting you. Like that.
You know about that?
Not like that to where the world know. It was like local.
Right.
It was like show up at the church. Like, hey, I got your baby. Something like that. Like,
this is crazy.
It is crazy.
Well, they got blasted still. The thing about it is now everything is on the internet. You have to be careful. But another thing is like when you mess with a side chick, eventually someone's feelings is going to go crazy. As a woman, you're a woman. You're not meant for that. So eventually you're going to feel emotional and this is going to happen. And they are like, women always say, oh, I'm cool with it or whatever. And then as soon as they're not cool with it, now everything is blasted out. You agreed upon the situation, but now all my business is aired out. And, in the great words of Paul Pierce.
No, use your words.
No, you said that
use your words.
Side pieces save marriages, but I can't
tell,
honey.
I didn't say that.
You have a whole viral clip that says that.
I didn't say that.
You said you're a homeboy.
I never said that.
Please, all I'm asking is please, Darnell, put in the part where he says that right here. I'm so serious because I really want to show everyone how Paul just be backtracking on everything he says.
I don't remember ever saying that.
This is crazy. Like, this is blowing me.
Come on. That's why I said say your words. You can't.
No, because I'm saying that.
I've been married. You haven't been married. I've had a girlfriend and everything. And the one conversation I was having with a dude was side piece. Okay. Side piece conversation. He was like, P, man, my side piece kept my relationship going longer than I wanted it to go. Mm-hmm. Because I was ready to break up with her. But if I didn't have my side piece, I would have divorced her a long time ago. Mm-hmm. So in asking y'all on Truth After Dark, as men, like, I know this ain't right, but do side pieces keep a relationship going longer than it should be?
Anyways, we'll move on from this because, I personally will never be anybody's side chick at all because I'm not meant to play the side. I'm really the main person, the main course. I'm the main attraction. There is nothing that you need. I'm the fried chicken, the mac and cheese, the yams, greens, everything, baby. And that's just it. Like, you don't need no extra sides because dealing with me is already a lot. You don't need to be dealing with nobody else. You need something. You need another girl. I'm going to change my hair for you. You need another look? Okay, cool. Let me switch up the look, baby. I look different for you tonight. What you need? Like, we're not doing that. And I promise you, let a man have a side. Let anybody have a side chick on me.
So you said you the turkey dressing, mac greens, but what if he want like some sweet potato pie?
Okay, but I got you, baby. What you mean?
The sweet potato pie is after the main course, though.
And I got something for that, too. Don't even trip. I got something. Let me tell you something. I got it. I got it. Okay. I promise you I got it.
She said, I promise
you. You just got to let me know, and I got it. You just got to say the word.
She advertising right now.
No, I'm not advertising.
Damn.
I'm not advertising. I'm off the market, and I'm not to be advertised, honey. So anyways, moving forward, so women, there's a woman on Instagram, she went viral for saying that men are becoming too content with being useless. They don't know how to fix things anymore. They don't know how to build nothing. They don't know how to pay for nothing. They don't know how to plan dates. Why are women even messing with men? And now there's new research that a study shows that the younger generation not wanting marriage from 1993 to today, women are 22% down. Like, it decreased 22% that women don't want to be married and only 2% for men, meaning men are still cool being married. Only 2% of men said no from 1993, but 22% of women are like, nah, I'm cool on marriage now.
Damn.
So women are starting to feel like, man, what are the use for y'all? Y'all can't build, like back in the day, like men are fixing your tire, they're changing something, they're coming in, they're building something, they're fixing the air conditioner. Now the younger generation of men, they don't know how to fix nothing or do nothing, or that's what the women are saying. So it's like, why am I even with you?
Damn. We don't know. Like, I don't relate to this, and I believe that to be true, though. Because you got to understand, we don't even teach that no more to our youngest no more, truthfully. Like I was telling you earlier, I had wood shop, I had tech shop, I had auto shop in high school. Yeah. Those classes is no longer in the school. So now it's more, what the kids do know, the kids are smarter.
Yeah, the kids are very advanced. They're very advanced.
They're smarter, and it's kids out here becoming millionaires without going to school.
Yeah.
They understand the social media game. They understand the tech world.
Very real.
They understanding more. They're getting smarter. So maybe that says something about men and not women. Maybe men are smartening up.
Well, I would say this.
And we don't have to be less handy, because if men making more money, they can pay people to do that.
That's true. But I will say that the newer generation lacks the basic social skills, though.
I
agree. Have that anxiety if they don't have their phone. They don't know how to walk into a room and have a conversation. They lack that because they're so into the internet. They have an internet personality.
They don't need that no more.
You need that, though.
Which you don't know, you don't. Because I can have a meeting over my phone now.
Yeah,
I can go to work from the house.
You can, but it's sad because it's like we're so connected, but we're more disconnected than we ever been.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, everyone's connected on social media and all of this, but there's so many people saying that they're alone and they're disconnected, and it's more lonely than ever right now, because people are not congregating. They're not having little close friends and family get-togethers anymore. Not the younger generation are not doing those things anymore, So it's like they're not into that. it's more say everything is online, streaming this, everything is a show. And when it comes to real life, you meet some of those people behind those screens that have the biggest personalities. They're very awkward. And there's like, you don't even know how to talk to nobody. Like you don't know how to have a conversation. You have social anxiety. You can't move around. Like it's just weird. It's like, I don't like
you know
that.
what, this generation, they ain't got no finesse. They don't know how to walk up to a female and be like, yeah.
What is yeah? What is that?
And then next thing you know,
But they don't have to do that because they could just now.
You know what's so weird to me? This is how guys talk to girls now. Like for me, I would have to talk to a girl and I really had to give her a little bit of conversation, not take up too much of her time and get right to the point to where I could convince her like maybe we should go out, I can take you out, but I got to know, I know it's the window is like 30, 45 seconds maybe. Whereas now, guys just go up to a girl and be like, give me your Instagram.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And the girl will be like, all right, here, you can have my Instagram. And that's how they meet and that's how they exchange.
But you know what's even worse than that is like this had happened to me one time. Many of times this has happened. I'll be out and I'm seeing a person and they're like in the room with me for like an hour.
Yeah.
We're at an event. They're in the room with me for an hour.
Yeah.
You're standing there, you're staring at me. You have ample opportunity to talk to me. And
how you know they staring?
Because I can see them looking at me. I feel them in my peripheral. No, I feel them, peripheral vision.
You keep like...
I can feel it in my peripheral that someone is staring. I have my head on a swivel, honey. I know when people are looking at me. I can feel it. I feel it.
And you want them to come say something?
I don't want anything. What I want is if you are going to say something, do it in I don't like a man.
Maybe a man like to admire from afar.
Listen to what I'm saying. Let me get to the point.
Okay.
So the point is this will happen, right? And then I'll get home and I'll get a DM from a man. Hey, I saw you tonight. You look so good. Da, 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 da. How are you? I wanted to come up to you. That's weird. You had an hour in a space with me to talk to me, to come up to me.
I don't think that's weird.
It's weird. It's
weird. I don't think that's weird.
It's so not. If you don't have the confidence to come up to me as a man, then I don't want to fuck with you.
No, so listen to this. You got to think about it like this. He might have saw you over there having fun with your friends. He might have seen a dude next to you. He didn't know if that was your dude or not. It's a lot of factors that go into this. I get what he was like. Whoever that is.
It will be saying. Situations.
So he was just like. I didn't want to come up to you because I seen a lot of it going on. You was in a section or there was people around. Because it ain't like you're going to be standing there looking like a deer in headlights.
No. It was this situation has happened when I've been like literally standing next to the person. Like I was in Staples Center at a box. We're on the escalator this close together. Oh, here, opening the door for me. Here you go. Won't say nothing.
How did they know your name?
No idea. That's my point. It's weird. How are you finding me on Instagram and doing all of that work, but you can't be like, hey, what's up? How are you tonight? Like, are you single? That's it.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You ain't never dated nobody just who you met off of Instagram?
I have. Yeah, I have. I have been with someone off of Instagram. Yes, 100%.
Have you had a sexual relationship with somebody you met off Instagram?
What do you mean sexual? I've been in a relationship, a full-blown relationship off of someone I met off of Instagram. Yes.
Like sexual?
We were having sex. Yeah, we were in a relationship.
Okay. How many times?
We were in a relationship. I was with this person, like for.
how many times have you done this?
Like once. Yeah, one time. This internet stuff is new right now. Like you're not just meeting people.
Internet has been around.
Yeah,
since
but you're not just meeting people just straight up off the internet. I'm not meeting people.
That's
just straight
the new
up.
norm.
Now, yes,
it's been
but
the new
I
norm.
have.
It's been the new norm.
I've done that once before. Yes, I have done that. So yes, I have done that.
That's common.
But I didn't see this person in person. They didn't see me out and about. That's the difference. They found me on Instagram, hit me up, and then we created a relationship. I didn't go somewhere, see this person, have a conversation, and they never said anything.
Have you ever met somebody off of social media and then like hooked up with them the first night you met them?
No, I've never done that. What do you mean hooked up? Like had sex?
Like, went somewhere... connected, and like maybe like kissed and
okay.
Like the first night you met him, stuff like that. Like,
you're crazy.
No, I'm saying
you have a problem. I don't need everybody in my business. Have you? Like, what?
Have I ever met somebody on Instagram, hooked up with them,
met them? Yeah, met them on Instagram, hit them up. went somewhere, went out and met them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good for you.
It was popping.
All right. That was
exciting.
Okay.
It was kind of more exciting than going up to a girl, waiting for her to call you, meeting them, talking to them, waiting for them to call you, and then you set up a day 2 weeks later. Nah, Instagram, let's meet up. What you doing? What's up?
Okay.
Popping. That's the new normal.
And was that it? You never saw that person again, or y'all, it was cool?
We hooked up a couple times.
Okay.
After that.
Cool. Okay, so anyways. I'm crying. Okay, so anyways, Brian McKnight was on the internet and he basically said he was never.
McKnight is my boy.
Okay, yeah, he said he was never in love with his wife and he just was with her. He stayed with her for the kids, period, and he just was not feeling her none ever.
Not the beginning?
He said he was never in love with his wife.
Damn, that's crazy.
And so my thing is like, what do men be doing? Like, I just
really want to know. But you gotta understand, I can get what he's saying. Because there's certain girls that dudes, like, you gotta understand, like, men are built different. We're not emotional creatures, you know? So, like, he could just be, like, having sex with her and like the sex and be in love with that, but not in love with just her.
And you marry that?
People do that. Yeah, people do that. People, you act like men like they will be with a girl because of the sex. That's it. Don't like, they like the way they look and the sex, but then it's like, really, you dry or you know, I'm just like, whatever. You know, conversation weak. You ain't really, but the sex is cracking.
Why would you get into a whole, like, I could never imagine it, but also I'm not a man, so I'm not driven by sex. You know what I mean? Like, because personally, if I can't chop it down with you, kick it, hit it, vibe out, I cannot be with nobody. Like, I just feel like so miserable. And even in my past relationship, my 5-year relationship.
Women are more driven by sex than men.
No, that's not true.
That's 100%
Are you a woman?
True. That's 100%
So you're a
true.
woman, so you know that.
Women are more driven by...
Are you a woman? Do you know that for a fact because you're a woman? How? You're not a woman. There's no way you can know that.
You're not a woman. Way I can know that.
That's so not true.
I'm going to tell you why it's true.
I know you say this every single time.
Women are more driven by sex than men.
No. Driven by sex?
Driven by sex, yes.
Why? Go ahead. Say the point again.
Because the sex is everything to a woman in a relationship.
That's such a lie.
It's such not
a
lie.
The sex is on the lowest totem pole in a relationship.
If sex is on the lowest totem pole,
then why when a man cheats,
is it going to ruin the relationship? Have sex with another lady?
Yeah,
it's over.
That's not,
because sex is at the highest level.
What you're saying is driven by sex is different. My motivating factor for being with a man is not sex. Most women don't even come statistically from being with a man. Like, what are you talking about? If that was the driving factor for women, a lot of women wouldn't even be in a relationship. You're telling me that that's the driving factor. That's not the most important thing for a woman in a relationship, and I promise you that. I have homegirls. We talk more intimately and raw than you can imagine. I'm a woman, and I'm telling you right now, that is not the highest thing for most women. You're not thinking, oh my God, the sex. Yes, the sex isn't a factor, but for me and a lot of women, the sex is good because you love that man. The sex is exciting because you're like, damn, I want to please him. I'm enjoying this because I love him and I rock with him so heavily and I'm into him. That's why the sex is hitting, period, point blank. And that's why when women stop having sex with a man, it's because they're off of a man.
She's having sex with another man.
No, that's not what it means.
Yes, it does mean that.
That's not true.
Yes, it does.
That's not true. 100% that's not true. When a woman
starts why do men don't have sex toys like women? Is that true or not?
Yeah, but also
we don't have a drawer with sex toys.
Men come every time typically. The average man comes every time he has sex.
Y'all got these toys, these flowers. Y'all got all this shit. Come on, I don't want to hear all that's driven by sex. We don't got all that in our drawer. Y'all got a whole drawer, all this.
It's not a whole drawer. This is what I'm saying. But this is why men are going to come 90% of the time, men are gonna come during sex. Period. I don't know men who just don't come during sex. That's when sex is over, is when the man comes. When women don't come at like men because it's more intricate and difficult. It's not the man's fault. So women have toys so they can get themselves there. It's different. Like men always are gonna get there, no matter what. So yes, it's a different thing, but it's not driven by sex. Like, no, a man being a man and being all the things that a woman wants, like feeling him and connecting with him and having that energy and having that relationship is important. And I think that when that goes out the window, women start to feel like sex is a chore. Like, oh God, I have to have sex with this man now. This is crazy. You know, like, and when I start to feel like that, I know that I no longer love this person and I don't want to be in this relationship anymore because it's all about how you feel about the man. And you don't agree with that?
No.
So what is your point? You think what?
Just women are driven by sex. That's why y'all dress the way y'all dress, smell the way y'all smell, get the toys y'all need to get. Like, we know what it is. Come on,
This is crazy. You are tripping.
I like a good woman that can throw on a suit and feel sexy and just like walk through the hallway or walk through the lobby and just with a swagger. Like, yeah, I don't need to be wearing this because I know I'm cracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
You are so stupid. I love it. Okay. So anyways, older women are starting to say in their 40s that they prefer younger men. And we've had people on our podcast that are in their 40s that have said this because I'm not in my 40s, so I don't know. But they're saying because they're more easy-minded, they're not stuck in their ways, and they're not intimidated by strong women. So they're like, we are, and I hear this all the time. The older women are saying the young men
What's
got it.
older women then? Let's talk about that.
40s.
Okay, so 40-year-old women who like younger men just like boy toys.
I could believe that.
They just like somebody, because everybody done written them off and nobody want them. And now they just want a sexual partner and they know it's not gonna be a
nobody want them. It's
not gonna
crazy.
it's not gonna be no attachment because the young dude ain't gonna be a young dude eventually gonna be like, well, you know, I'm just gonna get with her and that's it. And they know this ain't long term. He already know it ain't long term. If he like 26, 28, he know he got a future with something else. So this is just a pass by.
Well, there's some men that have been like Drea's with. Oh boy, they have a kid together. He's like 23 and she's 45 or something.
But there is cases where, you know, there is cases to where an older lady can like really like turn a young boy out. And he's just overwhelmed and he's just like, damn.
I think that it's kind of strange that when men are with super young women, we're like, that's disgusting, you're this. But when women do it, it's not looked at like that. I personally don't find that I think that's nasty. And I think that there's a lot of men who've been taken advantage by women who were like older than them and they were only like 14 or 15 and they have these stories of like, oh, this older woman who was like this age was doing this and doing that.
No,
and it's
for real,
like, that's a real thing that a lot of men
have experienced
that.
Yeah. I've experienced
and that's a real, you know, that's a
when
real.
When I was 21, 22, there was like an older lady I was dating.
What was her age?
She was like in her 30s.
Okay.
She was like weird. In her near 30s. But it was like as a young 21, 22-year-old, you know, in the league with some cheese, it was just like, all right. She was like, all right, I'm going to fly you here. I'm going to pick you up in my Benz. I'm like, this is baller. This is cracking. Yeah. Like, you ain't seeing that from the young. So it's just like, all right, I'm going to take you. So now you intrigued by that. I'm going to put you up in this suite here. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Rub you down. I'm like, damn, this
Not
is.
Not the rub you down. She got the feather?
Man, she got that big feather, the big feather.
I'm crying.
It's like, damn, so now you over here. Now, I ain't going to even lie to you. My mind was gone. Yeah. My mind was gone.
I can imagine.
I was just like, hold on.
And but that's crazy, though. That's like grooming a somebody.
Yeah. I was like,
and if when men do that, it's looked up like you're disgusting, you're nasty, you're fucked up. But I think we need to hold women accountable, because what do you mean? You have a son that's his same age and this is who you're dealing with. Like, and men don't emotionally mature scientifically till 43. So you're telling me that you're with a 20-year-old boy, or even boys who are like 15, 16. It's cracking for a man, because they're looking like, this older woman, she's turning me out, she's putting me on, but that's still not okay. Like, that's weird and that's uncomfortable. Like, I would never mess with any young boy like 21, 22. Like, I think that's very strange. I don't feel comfortable with that. I have a nephew that's older than that. Like, to me personally, I do not feel comfortable with that. I don't like younger men. I do not want to date anyone younger than me. I've never been with anybody younger than me, only older than me. I don't deal with younger men. I think it's very weird. And like, I just think that men already have a problem being mature. So it's like, then I'm being with someone who's even more, and it's like you are taking advantage of them, it feels. Like, you could easily, like, I could manipulate a young boy so easily now.
It's different because, like, I was in the league, so I seen a lot already.
No, it doesn't matter, though, because I've had young boys that are in the league that be like 21, 22, money, rich, everything, trying to be like, what's up? And I'm like, you are a child. I will not fuck with you. Like, that's weird. And literally, like, I could take advantage of him and be like, get married to him and everything, take his money and do all this. Like, it's easy. That's why women are doing that. I see a lot of women getting with the young athlete boys and doing that. Like, that's the little play. A lot of girls are doing that right now.
That's the new play?
That's a new play right now. I see a lot. I don't even want to name the names because I feel bad, but it's a lot of women that are doing that right now.
It's a ring of them?
It's a bunch of them, yeah. It's a ring of them. I don't know who the ringleader is.
They got a group chat?
Maybe.
I think it's a group chat.
I could imagine that, but I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to build. First of all, I want to be with a man who's like knows more than me, can teach me stuff, can put me on stuff, can tell me things. I don't want to be with someone where I'm like your mom. Like, then it becomes like a weird like sting. I don't know. You know what I mean? It just starts to be weird. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to be that. Like, anyways, so the game was talking about how he feels like when he's entertaining women, he has no real intentions for. And like, he knows, like, I'm not going to be with this girl in a relationship. I'm not going to mess with her, or my heart is somewhere else already. Like, I love someone else. He admits that he like loses sleep over that. And he feels like men don't talk about that enough. And they don't talk about like the fact that, damn, like entertaining women who I don't really fuck with like that just for sex. Like, he was like, I'll feel so bad and sick to my stomach like the next day, to the point where I had to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, I'm too grown to be in that type of situation where I'm doing this and now I'm guilty and I feel so crazy, you know? What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think, you know, when you start getting to the realization when you get older, it's a waste of your goddamn time.
Yeah.
You looking at a girl and it look good and you're like, damn, it'll be sexually it's cool, but it's like, I don't see no future with her. I don't see myself really taking her serious.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at like, damn, like what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time, because as you get older, the years, you just like, man, I ain't got time to waste no more. Yeah. It's like, dog, you've been doing that for so long. You've been doing it for so long, and you just like, that's a waste of my time. I'd rather be like by myself or just, just focused and locked in than wasting my time with a girl I know I'm not going to be with. Why am I even going to dinner with her? Why am I even having sex with her? Why am I even doing anything with her?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I know I'm not going to be with her, but I think men get lonely. I think men love it's a lot of men just, it's tough not having somebody around that always with a girl and stuff like that. And it happens. And even though you already know, you might have a girl at your house or hanging out with them, doing stuff, having activities with them, and you just know you don't want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? You keep the friendship, and you just like, I know I ain't going to be with you, but you still, do stuff like y'all in a relationship, but then it's just like, why am I wasting my time? I really actually saw that, and I felt what he was kind of like saying, because like, it's a waste of time now.
Yeah.
And it's a waste of mental, like, You know,
I get it. Yeah. I felt that before.
You probably feel like that now too, huh?
Not now, but I've definitely felt that before. Like
Why not now?
What do you mean?
I mean, you probably feel like that, like being an older lady, like you're just dealing with dating guys. You like, no, it ain't gonna be no long term nothing coming from it.
Oh well, I haven't.
Because time is running out for you. So
time is not going nowhere for me. I'm good. So I'm the one who I don't go off of societal. What time something has to be. A lot of people, they met those marks by me. Oh, I'm gonna marry someone. I'm gonna do it, and they're miserable, and they're divorced, and they're unhappy, and they don't have a strong relationship. I don't care about what society is putting time on. You not gonna rule my life. What kind of person am I to let anybody rule what time I'm doing anything? Are you paid? Like what? Like. I wake up in the morning. Do someone else choose what time that is?
When you get older, like it's not a desperation to like
I don't have a desperation. I can't. For people, maybe me. You
don't think that's a thing though? Like when
I do. I think
get
it's a
older,
thing.
like to find like before I stop looking a certain way or stop being a certain way or stop, and then they just become. See, this is the thing about women. Like when they start getting older and they don't have that relationship, they start getting more depressed. You know, I started noticing in that.
That's actually not true because statistically, women who are unmarried and single are happier, and men who are unmarried and single are more depressed. This is a statistic done by Harvard study. The women.
If you tell me one more thing about a goddamn Harvard study.
The women. Like
they didn't put up 100 human beings.
No, they did.
Say, all right, live here until you're like 70, and we're going to see if you're going to, and then write some shit down
but
like, oh, he's depressed.
Because men need more from women when it comes to when they get older emotionally.
I don't go by Harvard studies.
Let me tell you something. Women are now more happy being single, but I understand what you're saying where society puts a time clock on women and men of like, especially women. Oh, you need to be married by this time. Why aren't you married? Why don't you have kids? Why aren't you this? Like you even said before, like, oh, if you're over this age and you don't have a kid, there's something wrong with you.
I never said that.
You said that. So
why you be throwing words in my mouth?
Put it in
Something
here.
Wrong with you? Something's wrong with you.
Yeah, you know what it is? You.
No, I never
You're everything that's wrong with me. So anyways.
I didn't say
something's
wrong with you.
You said that. You said that.
No, I just say that like you.
You said there's something and they have a level of desperation.
I think those women like that, they just overthink it.
Or have you ever considered that maybe they were pregnant and they were with someone who said, I don't want to have a kid right now, and there was their partner? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about women who decided not to have children and have abortions because they felt like they didn't want to be in a situation that was fucked up? And even though they were doing everything right and they were with a partner that they love, but unfortunately they couldn't, like there's a lot of situations in which that happens. So you can't sit there and judge anybody because you don't know what storm God has asked them to walk through. You could not sit here and put anything on anybody's life because at the end of the day, someone should tell me I should be married and I should have a kid. But half of the people that I know married and had a kid on the time that society said we should are not with that person and are in a broken family and are co-parenting and are alone. And now they have to raise a kid and also hopefully they can find a partner that they want and bring a partner into a situation where they already have all this excess baggage. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful that I'm my age and I don't have excess baggage. I don't have a baby daddy I have to deal with in a co-parenting situation. And luckily, someone who comes in my life doesn't have to deal with that. They can get someone who don't have all of that going on. And I can actually have a real chance at meeting someone that I can have a real family with. And not have all this broken shit that I've created because I was young and I didn't really know what I wanted. And I was young and I was trying to beat some biological clock.
Even if you know what you wanted and stuff happens.
Yeah, so it happens. But you can't judge anybody's walk or their path. You can't say this person was better.
Because like you can have you can get the situation you want and then have the breakup.
Exactly.
Like that. Yeah. And then you waited all day. You could have started that a long time ago.
Yeah, but the thing is what I'm trying to say is I'm not judging that. You're saying that this person, this people who did this were better. Why are women over 30 or women over 30 don't have this or men over 30 they're this? You're saying that these people are better because they made this decision, right? I'm saying I don't feel that way. I feel like everyone has a certain walk and path that they decide. There's decisions that I've made till this day that was not getting married to someone or not having a baby. These are the decisions that I have made to be where I am here. I don't think I'm better than anyone, and I don't think that they're better than me because they decided to be married, whether it was happy or not.
Do you have any regrets?
I don't have regrets. No, I feel like everything that I've done so far, like I'm okay with, you know, like I do feel like at the end of the day, everything I did was to get me to where I am right now. So I'm the person I am and the woman I am because of what I was, you know, God had me walk through. So yeah, I don't feel like anyone is better. And I feel like for women out there that feel like they have to, because men always, and people, you should be married, you should have this, why are you single, why are you single, why are you single? Because I want to be, because I feel good about it. I have been blessed because I really have not been single like that. And I just feel like even in those moments, maybe I should have spent my 20s single and not in these booed up relationships my whole life. You know, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think that you just have to go through what you go through and don't let society or a man or any woman or anybody tell you that you need to do something differently. That's it. Because I don't like that. I don't like that.
Are you pissed right now?
No, I'm not pissed. I feel like people always think I'm pissed because I'm passionate. I talk with passion. Okay. I'm not pissed off at anything. I just want people to feel that because every woman that sat here in this chair and came on here, they say the same thing. People weaponize singleness for women. Why are you single? There's something wrong with you. People do that to women all the time, but they don't do it to men. They praise men who are single. Oh, you're smart, you're not married. You're smart, you're not this. You're smart, you're not. But then women are like, why are you single? Well, because I don't want to be with the man who's smart for being single. Like, because I want to be with someone who I actually am in alignment with, you know? And right now I might not have that. Like, that's why. Like, so I feel like people, you know, whatever. So I just don't want people to always feel like being single is a weapon, you know? Like, it's not, you know? Even though I have not been single a lot in my lifetime, but I know a lot of women who feel like that's like a weapon form against them. Like when Kendra G was on our podcast, you see
she said that.
And every comment on our thing is like, you're not married, you're single, you're old and single. Like they're telling her that every day. And it's like, okay, like, so what? And y'all men are probably single or very unhappy in your relationship, miserable, hater, never loved her like Brian McKnight, never was in love.
That's crazy.
So it's like, whatever. Like they'll praise someone in an abusive, toxic relationship and be like, wow, they're married. But they're probably getting their ass beat every night.
So, all right, let me ask you this. Like, as you get older, and you said that you don't feel like time is running out. Yeah. But like, when you start dating, and if like what's the timeline to know like I know I'm gonna be with this person, or are you more like quick to like say let's be together, or it's like...
No, I'm not quick to say let's be together, but I will say that I haven't dated a lot in my life. But I feel like when I meet someone and it's a connection, like I'll know immediately if like, oh, I could be fucking
first date.
Yeah, I could know very quickly, energetically, like, oh, I could mess with this person or I could really rock with this person long term. And like, you know, we both feel that connection. And it's like, okay, like you want to do this or you want to like, what are we doing or whatever the case is, you know?
Have you ever dated somebody and then y'all been dating so long, you'd be like, all right, so what are we?
I never had to go through that.
No.
But I know a lot of women who went through that. You know what I mean?
Like are we like, what's going on?
Yeah, but because I have a strong belief, if I have to ask, what are we?
Or what's going on?
We're not nothing. Because I feel like if a man wants to be with you, he's going to be like, we're together. Like, that's the situation I've had. Like, you ain't got nobody else. Like, we're together. Make sure everybody knows, clean your shit up. Like,
no, remember we said this on the episode? If you dating a man for like 3-4 months and you ask him what's going on, you are officially some work.
Exactly. I agree. I think you're some work after that point.
You are officially the work. That's what you are.
I think
and don't even know it.
And don't even know it. I think so too. I think your work, but I think a lot of women know, and I think that a lot of women like to stay in the gray area because once you ask, you're going to get the answer you know you don't want, so you just don't say nothing.
More women like being work than in relationships.
I don't think that's true, Paul.
That's true.
Where are you coming up with this?
More women love to be work than in a relationship.
That is so false.
That is not false.
You think that women want to be somebody's sex toy?
I didn't say that.
Work is someone's sex toy, basically. I'm a sex doll.
That's not it.
Then what is it?
Work.
What is work? Define work.
You some work.
What is some work? You can't just say
somebody I just hang out with.
Yeah, no, women don't like that. That's why women are like,
There's
what are we?
Women
what
like
are
being
we?
at work. They do.
You don't think women are like, what are we? What are we doing?
Because most likely you work to the man, but the woman look at the man probably like some work. You know what I'm saying?
And
it's women that like that.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, I've been in a situation before where I was dating somebody and he was very like, what are we? What are we? What are we? And, like we were just dating, like we weren't sexual, and like he was catching a lot of feelings and I felt really guilty. So I get what the game felt like. I felt like, oh my God, I know that I don't want to be with this man, but like also.
So I'm going to take these dinners.
No, it wasn't the dinners. It was that, this is what it was. I'm going to be honest. It was that he was such a nice guy. And everyone was like, oh my God, he's a nice guy. Like, he would never cheat on you. He would never this. He's handsome. He was like the perfect on paper, right? And I was like, I know this and I should want this man. Like, I need to want him. I need to love him. Like, and I just literally couldn't do it. And I was like, oh my, and I was forcing myself, like, I have to try to like him because this is the man I should marry. This is the man I should be with. Like, he's so nice. And I don't want to be the woman where it's like, you don't like a nice man, because I do. But it was just something about him where I was like, I can't get into it. And like romance, I couldn't even mention something. And then the next day it's like, oh, here, like just everything, the thoughtful, the romance, everything was there, except the connection was there, not there. And I knew without the connection, I couldn't have a real relationship. So I would tell him, like, look, I don't know. I would be very transparent, honest the whole time, because I was like, I don't know if this is what I want, really. I don't feel it. And he would just force it, press it. And I'm like, finally, I was like, look, I feel so bad, but I just can't get into it. Like, I'm sorry. And I know I broke his heart. Like, I felt so sick, but I was honest the whole time.
The more and more I sit across from you, I feel like I'm your therapist.
I know you're lying. I know you're lying. You're my therapist.
No, because I'm listening. I've listened to a lot of your stories, and I'm sitting here just hearing you out. And
okay, so what is your assessment? What do you think? What do you think I need as my therapist? What would you say that I need?
I'll write down a full evaluation for you and have it for you in the morning.
You. I appreciate that. Send me the invoice, honey.
Oh, man.
Okay, so before we wrap up, there's this man. I just think that people are doing too much. This is my opinion. This man said, I'm a very simple man, and I have no business being with someone who has both parents still alive. Because I'm not, he said, I'm not comforting you through 2 parental losses. I'm sorry. I'm good.
That crazy. Makes some sense, though. So you're going to get you an old lady. He want an old lady. Because most girls he said he don't want a girl whose parents
are alive, because I'm not dealing with.
So you looking for, he must be he an older man. So he looking for a lady that's probably in her late 40s, 50s.
Or, I don't know, maybe he don't really want that and he wants a younger. This is my thing. People have preferences.
Who have both parents?
People have preferences that ain't even preferenced before. Like, what do you want?
He wants an older woman.
Now
the emotional toll on that could be devastating.
I get that. I have both of my parents. I'm just like, I don't really, I get it. But it's like, damn, this is now the stipulations. And I think that that's why more people are being alone than ever. Because y'all got stipulations on everything. Don't have 2 parents. Can't do this. Can't have never did this. Can't have never. Like, it's too much. Like, damn. Like, and then you wonder, people have all these expectations. You got to do this. You got to be buying me my nails and my things by the second day. You got to be like, what?
Is it a man too much or is the woman too
much?
No.
I think women more. Women definitely more.
Nails, hair.
Yeah, because a woman came on here. I actually put this. She said that if a man's not paying for her nails after 2 weeks of talking and getting early stage gifts, then it's over.
Damn.
Yeah.
Early stage gifts.
It's blowing me.
So you can pretty much buy. You just hiding your prostitution.
Yeah, you're a prostitute.
Yeah,
100%.
I think we in a generation more prostitutional. the more transactional prostitution than ever before.
And you know what? This girl, she's like an Instagram model. Her name is like Chinese Kitty or something. She looks like all done up, like the BBL, all the surgeries or whatever. And she basically said, I need a man to make $10 million to keep up with my baddie lifestyle because I need my injections, I need my this, I need my that, I need all the things that I need. And I'm just like, I'm so confused about how everything is a transaction. But what I thought about was she says that confidently because men will do it. Like there's men that are like, okay, like I'll buy you, what's up? Like, and so you feel like you can do that. Men and women are both responsible for this transactional relationship era that we're living in because it wouldn't even be happening if the man didn't purchase it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we forgot about having real connection and real love in relationships. That's like for a lot of people have gone out the window. And for someone like me, like with old school parents and old school values, like I need real connection and real love. Like you can't buy me at all.
If my girl can't make gumbo, I ain't messing with her.
I'm crying.
Ooh, what about that one?
Oh, come on, I can't make gumbo.
This new school can't make no gumbo. If they
you
can't
just got to get that roux going.
She can't make that roux. I'm good.
Got to stir that roux.
You got to stir that roux.
This is the daily fantasy segment brought to you by Prize Picks, where you can win real cash by playing daily fantasy. Use code TAD and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first 5. So, Paul, we're going to do a little segment. It's called Daily Fantasy. And basically,
I love a good fantasy.
You love a good fantasy?
I love a good fantasy.
Okay. Come on. You love a good fantasy, honey. So, okay. I want to know, in a relationship, what do you feel like would be your fantasy? And it doesn't have to be anything like sexual. It can be just like, what do you feel like?
It's my fantasy.
Yeah.
Man, for a relationship.
Yeah.
A fantasy. Ooh, my fantasy?
Yeah, like in a relationship, what would be your perfect, like what is a fantasy that you just want fulfilled?
Fantasy.
Yeah, if you can have anything fulfilled in your relationship.
Is for the woman to hold accountability. Fantasy.
That's a fantasy to you?
That's a fantasy.
You don't feel like no woman hold accountability ever?
Man, what?
That's crazy.
That's a fantasy.
You want to know what my fantasy is? For a man not to cheat on me to know if I love him. Yeah, get into that.
That's a fantasy?
Yeah, that's a fantasy that I don't have to struggle for love, honey.
So what you saying? You've been cheated on all your relationships?
Yeah, 100%. I never been with nobody. And you know, maybe I did something wrong in a past life. But I'm telling you, my fantasy is...
Did you stay with them after they cheated?
Yeah, I did.
That's
and maybe
love.
That's the problem.
That's love.
I was in love with them or was it dumb as hell? Which one is it? Because honestly, I feel like for me, I want to have... My fantasy is to not have to struggle for love. Like, I feel like in reality, a lot of women struggle first in order to have love. And men, like you said, this is from your mouth, should cheat on their women to see if they really love them. So you want to drag someone through the mud in order to see if you love them and test them and do all these things, but you're hurting this person in the process. And to me, I fantasize about not having to be strong. I don't want to be strong. When people tell me you're strong, I don't like that. I know I am, but I fantasize about a world.
What about a real fantasy? Come on.
That's a real fantasy.
It's not a real fantasy.
That's a real fantasy. I fantasize about not having to be strong my whole life. In every relationship, dating a man, it takes strength.
A fantasy is supposed to be something that's like,
and that for you is holding women accountable?
Man! You know what I'm saying?
I'm crying.
Like your fantasy is going to bring you to tears.
And no, it's not. That's
just thinking about it because you fantasizing about that.
I'm fantasizing about not having to struggle for love, which is so incredible. That's imagine I have a love where I'm not crying and I'm not going through it and I'm not sad and I'm not getting this cheated on and I'm not getting lied to, I'm not getting hurt. That's a fantasy.
Man, come on.
That's a fantasy. Yours is women holding you accountable. I guess that
can be a fantasy. I guess.
Like you get women holding themselves accountable. That's not
that is. Yes, that is.
Right. So that's to you.
Yeah,
so you never been with any woman that was accountable.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's wild to me. What about another fantasy? Do you have anything else? Or
yeah, for sure. So a fantasy for me is like, all right, just like, a hard day, you've been working and grinding as a man, thinking about how you can build, get to the next level, and you come home and, you got the LEDs rolling.
Okay.
You got the sexy lingerie on.
Okay.
Boom. Bath water ran.
Okay.
Fireplace. You got the foot bath right there. You got the big feather.
What's the big feather?
The big feather.
This is coming to America.
This is my fantasy.
This?
You asked what's my fantasy.
Okay, so what's a big feather? Please tell me.
Just a big feather. I don't know, like
like some Coming to America type.
Like a big feather, like you could just,
Oh, so she's fanning you down with the feather.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So she's giving you a foot bath and fattening you at the same. Or is it two different? Is one woman?
Essential oils burning. I'm trying to set the mood up. You killing the mood. I'm trying to set the picture up for the people who watching us to see this.
Okay, go ahead.
And you keep jumping in it.
Okay,
Look,
go ahead.
The foot bath, the massage table right there. We got the LED lights moving. It's low and dim with the fireplace going. Mm-hmm. On the TV, it's probably like got some. Well, no, you know what? As a matter of fact, the TV just gonna be playing some soft music, and then I'm gonna come in, have the robe ready for me, boom, jump in the shower, get bathed, the bathing.
Love
that's cracking. That's cracking. Get bathed, boom, come out, toweled up, towel dried off, jump on the massage table, get rubbed down.
Okay.
The rub down. Once I get off the massage table, I set up the table. There's some wine and a meal. Man, here we go. Fill my belly up, making me not think about nothing. Then I come from the dinner table, sit on the couch, put my feet right there.
Your feet right there.
In the foot bath. The foot bath is rolling.
What? Okay.
This is my fantasy.
Okay, I'm
Stop
listening.
trying to interrupt it.
I'm not.
Damn, I'm painting a picture.
Okay.
And then the feather come back.
The feather come back is blowing me.
So now all I got on now is just a robe with my feet, nothing on, just a robe.
Just naked robe on.
Yeah, leave it open, just
open
up like this. Lay my head back, getting feathered up.
What is it? What is getting feathered
then
up?
Then the coconut oil come out.
Okay.
Then we get the coconut oil with the candles rolling. Maybe get the hot wax and drip that down. Get the hot wax.
What is the...
This is my fantasy.
What is the hot wax?
Get the candle, the wax.
Okay, yeah, and drip it all down the body.
Just probably in my inner thigh area where it kind of stings and it kind of get it jolt me. You know what I'm saying? And then it jolts me, it gets me going, like, ooh, and it's like, ooh. Man, then that's when my lady come around from behind me with the feather. And then,
the feather is blowing me.
And I just sit back and put my head back.
Okay.
And then, if you know, you know.
Okay, come on, feather. It's the feather for me.
It's the feather.
Okay, it's the feather for me.
I'm going to have to bring a feather in so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. I'm excited to see that. Okay, well, I love your fantasy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what it is.
All
you
right.
asked me what was mine.
Okay.
That's mine.
Well, thank you to our good friends at Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Use code TAD and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first 5. Okay, so one last thing. Ghosting. So a woman said ghosting is sinful and it disrespects a person's God-given dignity. Do you feel that way? Like if you ghost someone without any communication, and I know you don't feel that way because you seem like you just ghost anybody at any time.
That's me. Paul Ghost Pierce.
I don't like that because for me personally, I don't like a ghosting because it lacks courage. It lacks responsibility.
No,
and
it
lacks.
Don't.
Yes,
Let
it
me
does.
tell you what goes into ghosting.
What goes into it?
What goes into it, you know what it is.
What is it?
And women fail time and time again to hold accountability. When a man ghosts you, it's just not for nothing. It's something, but he don't have to sit and argue about it. He good. I'm just good. I'm good. Ain't no need to explain it. You know what it is.
I think that's weird and tacky.
That's not weird.
Learn to communicate as a person.
Well, it's not. I'm not in a full-blown relationship with you, first of all.
Yeah.
Okay. Ghosting don't happen in a full-blown relationship. It happens with somebody you talking to, hanging out with,
but
doing this and that with.
if you're talking to and hanging out with someone, at least you
but
could be
not,
like, yo,
you're not emotionally
unfortunately,
invested like that either.
You're not, but the other person probably is.
Nah.
Okay. Well, I personally, I've never been ghosted before, and I never ghosted anybody.
Huh? You ain't never been ghosted?
No. Like, I don't talk to people to where it's just like casual to where you just ghost me. Like, I don't have casual relationships.
Yeah.
But I've also been in a relationship most of my life. So I don't have like all these dating fling things because I've been in serious relationships most of my life.
Yeah.
So, I'm a relationship person. But I just feel like the ghosting thing, like I would at least tell someone like, look, this is just not for me.
What if he texts you back like, I'm good?
What you mean?
And then don't say nothing after that.
Like just text me, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good, love and joy. I mean, I guess I'm not going to hit nobody up. If they're texting me like I'm good or I'm falling back, like I'm just going to be like, okay, like cool. Like I'm not going to ever fuck with you again. Like I'm not chasing but I'm not that person.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool. If I'm in a relationship with someone, yes, I'm going to be like, hello, like you got me fucked up. But if it's just someone that I'm dating or something weird and they're just like, cool, I'm okay, bye.
Okay. That's right.
Okay, there was more to talk about, but we got to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for joining our episode. Make sure you guys are subscribing, commenting, telling us other topics that you want to hear from either Paul, myself, or both of us. Feedback, all of that jazz. We love to hear from you guys. We really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Anything you want to say to the people, Paul?
Enjoy the holidays.
You are crazy. Enjoy the holidays.
Yeah, enjoy the holidays.
All right. Thank you.
We love you.
We love you down.
This is to taking over the game. All right, everybody. Welcome to Truth After Dark.
Do you think that men or women are more toxic?